Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. First and foremost, I'd like to give out praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemi and Shai. I want to give double honor to the apostles of great ministry and do rule well. Salutation to the men of the hopeful and saints elect. This is Brother Marcus here in Trinidad, just to do a little edification for the elect's sake. And the name of this lesson would be spiritual warfare. Alright? Because that's the warfare that we're fighting. Alright? It's a spiritual warfare. Alright? We're not rebels. We are not, zealots. We are not fanatics, like Black Panthers. We're not any of those militia groups that go out there with, artillery, weapons, and blandish it in front of people, as scare tactics or whatever the case is. No. The men of the Lord, the real men of the Lord, all right? The men that follow the apostles of great millstone doctrine, all right? We are men of peace, all right? Let me read the scripture here real quick. This is the book of Psalms 120 and verse 7. It says, I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. All right? And we are there for peace. All right? What the scripture said, see if I could find this real quick. Boom, boom. Is it Isaiah 60? Is it Isaiah 60? Yes. Isaiah 60 and verse 17, it says, for brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron, I will make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness. All right? So we are officers of peace. When we go out there, we testify Yahweh Shemi Shai. We speak the word in season and out of season. All right? And as the Lord said in Matthew 10:16, he sent you forth as sheep. All right? And to be harmless as doves. All right? The scripture says the men of the Lord should not be brawlers. We're not out here looking for fights. We're not out here, bringing weapons on the forefront. That is not what it's about. All right? And on top of it, even off of camera, let's say in our own personal life, is not a physical warfare. All right? Let's say, you being in the world before you came into the truth, probably had a business, or just had a legal firearm. All right? So you have this legal firearm. So you came into the truth, probably still have ownership of that legal firearm, and you thinking that anybody breaking, I have this, I'm gonna defend myself on the days of martial law or Jacob's trouble. I'm gonna do this, I have this, I'm gonna protect myself. Guess what? Even in that day, it's still not a physical warfare. Yeah, you could defend yourself, but at the end of the day, you can't go put in all your trust in tangible objects. All right? You can't go and put your trust and your faith in any weapons that man created. At the end of the day, that could still fail you. All right? You got to put your trust and your faith in Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right? That is where your faith really supposed to lie. David said, the Lord is my shield and my buckler. All right? I believe when you look up buckler, it goes back to an armband, if I'm not mistaken, made from crocodile skin. All right? So your shield and your buckler is defense. The Lord is your defense, not your weapons. All right? 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3 says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not walk after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. All right? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So don't put your trust in weapons. All right? Don't go blandishing weapons out there. Don't send that message. We are not those kind of men. Don't send that message out there. We are messengers of peace. We are officers of peace. All right. The Lord sent us out there to preach the word, to be harmless as doves. We're not like those other groups going out there, ARs and Glocks and whatnot, and have it on our side and our hands and the Bible in it. No, we are not, you know, like Christopher Columbus and those who they went with the sword and the Roman Catholic priests. Nah, this is not what we are about. We have our sword and our word is one and the same. Our sword and our word is one and the same. This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, "For the word of Yahweh Shai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword." Then in Maccabees, they gave Maccabees and said, "Take this holy sword, a gift from the Most High." All right. It says, "Sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." Let Yahweh Shai fight your wars. All right. All you do is preach this word, and the Lord will do the rest. The scripture said the Lord will fight for you. All right. Yeah. It says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord will fight for you. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, "But we had the sentence of death in ourselves." We had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves. Just like physical weapon, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in Yahweh Shai, which raised the dead. That is who we are to trust in, the Most High, not in ourselves, not put your trust in tangible objects. All right. Let's say, you buy, weapons, you buy arms, and you have them stocked away, so you're preparing for the hour of martial law, Jacob's trouble. All right. And you're saying that, you're ready. But then it so happened that martial law declared, and you probably at work. You can't make it home, or you can't make it to the place where you have your weapons stocked up. What are you gonna do? You're gonna crumble? Most likely you will. Why? Because that was where your faith lied. Your faith lied in yourself. Yes, the scripture says, "Has thou faith, have it to thyself before Yahweh." You have confidence in yourself. But at the end of the day, the scriptures didn't say you are mighty to save. It says Yahweh Shai, mighty to save. All right? So you had to build that faith and hope in Yahweh Shai. And that is the only how you're going to stand in that day, because our warfare and our weapons of our warfare are not carnal, it's spiritual. The Lord is the only one that can truly deliver us. Only Yahweh Shai. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, and to wait for his Son from heaven. That is why he said, "Wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey." All right? Because only he could really deliver you from the strong man. All right? It says, "And to wait for his Son from heaven, whom he had raised from the dead, even Yahweh Shai, which delivered us from the wrath to come." So the Lord is the only one that could really deliver. So we have to wait on him and put our trust in him. All right? This is the final precept here. This is Psalms 44. Psalms 44, start verse 4. It says, "Thou art my king, O Yahweh, command deliverance for Jacob." It says, through thee will I push down our enemies. Through thy name. Psalms 91 said, he shall call upon my name, and I will hear him. It says, through thy name, we will tread them under. Salak. It says, through thy name, we will tread them under that rise up against us. It says, for I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. He said, I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. It says, but thou hast saved us from our enemies, and had put them to shame that hated us. It says, in Yahweh Shemiah Shai, we boast all the day long, and praise thy name forever. Selah. In Yahweh we boast. Alright? Not gonna trust in our bow and his sword not gonna save us. We're not gonna put trust in intangible, physical, carnal, mundane things. We're gonna put our trust faith in Yahweh Shemiah Shai that he will deliver us, because he's the only one that could save us. Alright? So despite you might be the owner of a firearm, alright, as I said, you might have had it before you came into the truth. Don't lean on that broken reed. Alright? Lean on Yahweh Shemiah Shai. The scripture says, put not your trust in princes. Alright? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemiah Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great mercy to rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. There's your brother Marcus out here, Trinidad, saying Shalom and stay strong. Shalom.